Nnamdi Kanu has confirmed that he will be opening his defense today, regardless of whatever has happened during the week. He's called a number of witnesses. We understand that he's calling about 23 witnesses. They include the former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. He's also called some other very prominent names. He's called former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai. He's also called the current Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Nyesom Wike, as well as the current Minister of Works, Engineer Dave Umahi. Now, how that is going to go is unclear, but we understand he's also asking for a period of about 9 months, 90-day period in which time to conclude his defense. So he's asking for 3 months, in essence, to be able to run through his defense. But we'll bring you a timeline of what his ordeal has been like. He was arrested on the 14th of October in 2015. So this has been on for a period of 10 years now, if you to look at 2015 to 2025. And right now we're in the month of October. He was arrested by the Department of State Services in Lagos on charges including terrorism and treasonable felony. He was arraigned before an Abuja magistrate court on charges of criminal conspiracy, intimidation, and membership in an unlawful society. His case was later transferred to the Federal High Court for treasonable felony. Don't forget that IPOB, the organization which Nnamdi Kanu leads, was proscribed by the administration of Muhammadu Buhari. You also have that in 2017, a Federal High Court in Abuja granted him bail on health grounds, requiring 100 million naira bond and imposing strict conditions such as refraining from interviews and public gatherings. He fulfilled his bail conditions and was released from Kuje prison. Some reports note that the release was completed between April 28 and 2029. And in 2017, August 2017, the federal government filed a motion seeking to revoke his bail, citing alleged violations of the court's conditions. In September that same year, the Nigerian military conducted an operation at his home in Umuahia, where he went missing. His lawyers claimed that he fled for safety, while the government accused him of jumping bail. Well, in 2022, February 2022, the Kenyan government filed an affidavit confirming that Kanu entered Kenya on May 12, 2021 as a British citizen and that there was no official record of his departure. This strengthened claims that he was unlawfully renditioned to Nigeria. Kenyan High Court ruled that Kanu's arrest and transfer from Kenya to Nigeria in 2021 were unlawful and violated his fundamental human rights. The court awarded him damages, while the judgment was delivered on the 24th of June and was widely reported as the official date of the ruling's release. Well, in December 15, 2023, the Supreme Court of Nigeria overturned a Court of Appeal judgment that had acquitted him and struck out terrorism-related charges. The Apex Court reinstated the charges and ordered his trial to continue. That is the basis upon which the federal government has continued the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. Don't forget that Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers have always argued that a Court of Appeal, let him go, but that judgment was never fulfilled. Well, it does appear that the Supreme Court overturned that appeal and asked him to continue to face trial. Well, in 2025 this year, the Federal High Court in Abuja ordered that Mr. Kanu be brought to court for his resumed trial on February 10, confirming that he remained in DSS custody since his rendition in 2021. And the trial has since then resumed before Justice James Omotosho at the Federal High Court in Abuja. Mr. Kanu was rearraigned on 7 terrorism-related counts and pleaded not guilty. In September this year, the court advanced the date for hearing Kanu's application seeking release or improved medical access to September 26 in response to his concerns about his health. And in October 16 this year, just last week, the NMA filed a report certifying Mr. Kanu as medically fit. The court denied his request for a transfer to a hospital, adjourned proceedings to October 23 for the defense to open, and set October 30 as the deadline for the defense to close. Trial sessions have been scheduled for October 23, that's today, October 27, that will be Monday, 28, 29, and 30. Well, Mr. Kanu remains in custody. His trial is ongoing. And of course, you know that this week, there were public demonstrations calling for his release amid claims of political motivation behind his prolonged detention. So we certainly will keep tabs on that matter for you, and we'll bring you developments as we hear them from the court, especially with regards to his defense opening today.